Welcome to this week's NT Prep Preview. I'm host Brandon LaChance. This is sports editor Kevin Chlum and sports writer Jared Bell. This week we're going to discuss hoops and plenty of it as the boys and girls basketball seasons are past the Thanksgiving tournaments and are now playing conference opponents. Let's start with the boys.
Well, we had a big matchup to start the Northern Illinois Big 12 West Division on Friday. It was Ottawa at LaSalle Peru. It was a girls-boys doubleheader. Ottawa won both those games. I think the girls' game was expected Ottawa to win. They had beaten LP previously. On the boys' game, Ottawa jumped out to a 21-4 lead in the first couple minutes. LP then clawed back into it based on the free throws. There were so many of them throughout the game, which slowed the whole game down. But LP got it back into it, got within like 7-8 points throughout most of the game, but Ottawa held them off. And John Carroll had 31 points and 10 rebounds. That was a great game. Putnam County still undefeated. Henry still undefeated. They both started conference play last Friday with wins. Marquette started to turn it around. They got a big win against Christian, a 1-point win. And Mendoza's only has one loss. Fieldcrest finally started his season after Thanksgiving. They don't play one, so they played Putnam County in a good game on last Tuesday to start the season. So it's been overall a pretty good boys basketball season so far.
Well, even though we got out of tournaments, Thanksgiving tournaments, we're actually heading into a tournament next week as Hall hosts their Kamoni Classic. There's a lot of local teams in that tournament, including the Hall JV this year, as they're a surprise 8th entrant.
I'm rooting for the Hall JV to win that tournament. That would be hilarious.
I think it'd be kind of funny to see Hall JV versus Hall, but that's just me. You never know. This could happen. But Mendota returns as the returning champion. They beat Fieldcrest last year in the finals. That ended a streak for Fieldcrest that was pretty long, 5 or 6 or even 7 years or more of winning the championship. But we also have teams like St. Bede there and Bureau Valley are there. So it's kind of a weird bracket for some of these teams in which the Hall JV is with I think it was BV, St. Bede, and Mendota, Hall and Fieldcrest on the other side. So it'll definitely be a good early season test for these teams, and we don't really know who's going to win. It's going to be kind of a crapshoot for most of these teams, so it should be fun.
All right, I also think I should mention Lamoille, Ohio boys team had a 4-point win over Leland Earlville. Brandon Morris had 21 points and 12 rebounds. Did a solid job there. At that point, they were 3-3 and 1-0 in the conference, so they're looking to change their losing ways around to win some games. With that said, let's move on to the girls. What's been going on in girls basketball?
Well, just like in the boys, Putnam County is undefeated on the girls' side as well. They have a big test coming up at Fieldcrest on Tuesday. Fieldcrest only has two losses, one in conference.
Yes.
But that should be a great game between two of the top area teams. St. Bede had a conference game on Monday night, and they won against Rock Ridge for their first win in the Three Rivers South. So they're 1-1 there. So it is a pretty good start for girls basketball in the area as well. Ottawa, like I mentioned before, beat LP the other day. Mendota's off to a hot start. So it should be a good season with Christmas tournaments right around the corner for the girls.
What's in the water down there with PC? They must have something in the basketball water in the winter. They must add something here.
They are turning into the local powerhouse.
Yeah, exactly.
That's definitely true. Besides basketball, also this week in bowling, we have the LP Cavalier Classic, which is Saturday at the Illinois Valley Super Bowl, and all teams in the area will be there. Now it is time for the best segment in all the land, the NT Prep Preview Powerhouse Players of the Week.
Well, guys, we've talked a lot about PC basketball, so why not keep our first Powerhouse Player of the Week this week from PC? It is senior guard Harold Fay. Fay had a great week last week as PC went 3-0. He had 18 points and 4 assists in a win against Fieldcrest. He had 7 points in a win against Depew and 28 points in a win over IVC. So a great week for him.
All right, moving a little bit north in the coverage area, we're going to Lamoille for Lamoille, Ohio senior Shyla Browning. She had a couple big games last week. She had 24 points in a win over Earlville Leland in a conference game. And then at the Amboy Shootout, she had 25 points to lead the Lady Lions past Rockford Jefferson.
I guess I'm going to go the complete opposite way of the coverage area and go to Fieldcrest. With Tessa Holland scored 20 points, grabbed 19 rebounds, and had 5 assists against Tri-Valley.
That's it?
That's it. That's quite a game.
She also came, was a 2 assists shy of a triple-double in Monday's loss, too, so she had a great game there.
Yeah, she's putting on good numbers. So thank you for checking us out this week, and make sure you come back next week at www.newstrib.com.
/.
Sports.